Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Blue Banana and this is Mass Effect 3. We are on the Normandy and in the last episode what did we do actually? We had a lot, we did a lot, it was a long mission. Oh yeah, right, we were on the Yakshi homeworld, which was overrun by Reapers, and they were turned into some kind of monsters. If they still haunt your dreams, I can assure you they still haunt mine. Pretty brutal, those guys. Banshees, I think they're called. In any case, I think in the last episode, or at the end of the last episode, we also...
What to think about that little mech dog roaming the ship.
You mean Sophie? I think she's cute.
What purpose does she serve?
I guess I have a soft spot for worthless dogs. Look how long I've been with you.
Ha! Burn. I think, last episode at the end, we were asked to talk to Engineer Adams, so that's why I went over here.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
It went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ESO capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Haha! We got optimized ESO capacitors for the Crucible. Right, okay. Well, everything went better than expected. Okay. In that case, I mean, should we talk to Jarvis while we're here? I mean, Jarwick, sorry. Has a K at the end. Might have mispronounced him some other times. He isn't even here. Oh, that is actually pretty good. I mean, that means that there might be some kind of new interaction with him. Could be interesting.
Have you seen our newest crew member?
You mean the biggest story in 50,000 years that I can in no way talk about?
So you have seen him. Just wondering.
Alright. Diana is over here. She actually has a pretty large room, hasn't she? Interesting. I don't want to talk to her though. I actually wanted to find our guest. That's the biggest sensation in 50,000 years. It doesn't matter. If we can't find him, we can't find him. Oh, come on. Okay, so visiting the Citadel. Oh! Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. Yeah, sure, I assure you, Specialist Trainer wasn't joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Yeah, hey, that's cool. Getting away from work. So, Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel. Okay, that sounds like an invitation for a date. So, as of an hour ago, the Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. That's the commandos that we got for, you know, dealing with the Outer Yakshi situation in the last episode. So if you'll allow personal load, I knew a few of the commanders who went down on the monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that the place went up into smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Ready to serve, Captain Corinne Lemaes. Butchered the name for sure. Headed for the front lines, so Samara is now fighting for us, which is nice. She's finished the business on Lysus, that was the world where the monastery was. I would offer to travel once again with you on the Normandy, but the code dictates I join the fight where it's most dire. While you do your essential work, I will do my best to help hold the front lines. Before I depart, I'll return to the Citadel for a short time to prepare. If it does not interfere with your duties, come find me there. We got a lot of invites to go to the Citadel. Garrus wants to see us at the Citadel. I thought next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we can take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R in a while. Sure, hanging around CSEC, perfect. Caden wants to buy us dinner. Sure. I mean, fair enough. And Miranda finally found something and she wants to meet us on the Citadel. Yeah, we do have a hell of a lot of invitations to the Citadel. We might do that in the next episode though, because I have something planned for now. And that should be trying to find those Ex-Cerberus find Ex-Cerberus scientists. I don't know if it's a long mission or not, but that's the first thing that we do, and if it fills up this episode with, you know, just some shooting and some killing and stuff, then fair enough. And, well, if it doesn't, then we just go back and look at the Citadel for R&R. Also, between episodes I went ahead and did some search and rescue again. So our war assets are going to be pretty good. Alright, so... Galax was given to the Krogan after the Arachni War, but bitterly contested in the Krogan rebellions and reconquered by the Turians. This left the Turians as caretakers to a... I have no clue what that means. Levo amino acid based world? That they themselves could not inhabit. Okay, well. But they are unwilling to give it up. Oh, come on. Okay, they tried to rent the place out. Not really. Okay. Isn't really a nice place, is it? Whatever, who do we take? I mean, I feel like we should take Caden out for a run. For once. I mean, why the hell not? He has earned a little bit of, you know, killing some Cerberus dudes. Yeah, I think he should get some revenge. Why not? Let's see what kind of appearances we can cycle through. I like this one. Looks good. And since he has... Do you have some... No, you don't have any good CC, but Overload's pretty decent. So in that case, we could use Liara. Yeah, why not? That's a back to the roots kind of squad. I like that. Kind of Mass Effect 1 style that we have going on here. So what do we give Caden? Of course we don't use the Avenger because it's, I mean, pretty outdated for now. We could try the Revenant. I mean, why the heck not, right? But the particle rifle... I like the particle rifle just a tiny little bit more. Let's give him... Stability doesn't really do much. Capacity is high anyways. I don't think that he will shoot through objects with that. Extended barrel does nothing at all. Well... let's give him the barrel, why not? I mean... It's not the greatest, but hey, whatever. And Liara is good anyways, perfect. But I think Caden will need some new skill points, new skills, weapon damage or health and shields. I think I'll go with health and shields because once again, the weapon damage the percentage weapon damage increase doesn't seem to do that much on the particle rifle, and I'm pretty sure that particle rifle is damn good. Biotic damage power or tech power? That's bad. That's something that I don't really want to choose. Tech and biotic power powered by our squad mates or recharge. He has some pretty interesting things. I think I'll upgrade Overload though. With whoops, need to get that first. I like Overload. It's pretty damn good. Let's go for that. Barrier could help him, but he would need so much cooldown though, or cooldown reduction, I should say. Yeah, cooldown after detonation seems good. Let's get that. The radius of the detonation, it's not that great, but I mean it's good against melee guys. If he gets swarmed by husks. Decrease damage taken by 5%. That's not that much, right? Let's just confirm that and go. Stop wasting your time and mine.
What's the word? Do we know how long these scientists have been holed up out here?
Our intel is minimal.
Ma'am, I'm picking up chatter from a Cerberus squad engaging the supply depot.
Engaging the scientists?
And if I'm reading it right, sounds like more troops are on the way.
Okay, set us down, then get out of here. I need these scientists alive.
Now that is a beautiful mountain range. Jacob. Well, at least they have some veteran out down there. That could help, even though that wasn't the smartest.
Cerberus abandoned this place. It's freezing.
Alright, just keep moving.
Yeah,
What do
stick.
these people do to bring this down on their heads?
Well, don't worry. I'm on my way. Let's activate. Oh, she has it already activated. That's great. Okay.
I'm on it.
Follow me, dudes. Where? This guy. What's? Oh, there we go. Guy. Let's shoot this guy in the back. Should help. There's a shield pylon somewhere. I can't see it though. Oh, back there. Okay. See it now. Get rid of it because oh, there's another one back there. Should take care of that. Okay, I agree that was a bad shot. Liara, take those bastards out by a nice singularity. Damn it, he just... Ah, come on. Oh, they grenaded. Really? You little bastard. Point blank no scope, then could help, but the accuracy is pretty low then. Where's Caden actually? Caden, take my place here. Yeah, toast this guy.
All clear.
Oh, great!
Check the survivors.
Let's take a look around though before we talk to the survivors. You know, I'd like to have everything, which we're pretty certain that we don't have everything because I surely have missed something here and there. But you know, Bryn and Jacob. Okay, I mean we know Jacob, but who's Bryn? Looks like a docking bay, and that's a Cerberus fighter. Well, it's the same kind of, well, turbines or vectoring thing as our frigate, as the Normandy. I think that's for vectoring, I guess. You know, just turning the ship and stuff. Look, Jacob, it's us. The hero that always comes in dire situations.
Come in, Jacob. This is Bryn. Jacob, are you alright?
There's another generator.
Who's there?
Sup?
Jacob! How bad?
I'll live. I think.
This is Bryn. If you can hear me, come in. Is there anyone there?
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance. The enemy is clear for now. Open the door.
Is Jacob there?
It's okay, Bryn.
Jacob. Oh my god.
I'm all right. The others didn't make it.
What are you doing here?
I'm supposed to be protecting these people from the elusive man and his attack dogs.
Are they gone?
For now, but they'll be back. Sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'll walk it off. Save my life one more time and I'll start owing you.
This one's on the house.
Hey, yo. Good to see you too.
Thanks, and you as well.
Shepard, this is Dr. Bryn Cole. She's in charge here.
Tell me what's going on. Intel says you're Cerberus.
We're all ex-Cerberus. Scientists, mostly.
Civilians?
Call us refugees. If we hadn't run, we'd be dead.
Why does the elusive man want to kill you?
Our stories are different, but the themes are the same. We were each using information from the collector base to work on the different components of a larger tech. After someone completed their component, they disappeared. No bodies, just gone. As we progressed, we started feeling like we were signing each other's death warrants.
Yeah, that sounds really suspicious. You know? You know, someone completed his work and then just vanished. That sounds a lot like Cerberus tying loose ends, right?
The elusive man doesn't mess around. If he can't control it, he'll destroy it.
The brain trust here has to be a significant loss for him.
You had to know they were gonna find you.
It's a pretty smart bunch. We covered our bases.
But the elusive man is one tenacious bastard.
Time to evacuate.
Agreed. Just need to get the AA guns on the roof back online. Cerberus is jamming them somehow. With those guns down, Cerberus will just blow our escape shuttles out of the sky.
Might be the network link.
I'll check and meet you upstairs.
Jacob, you should get that wound looked at.
I'm good. I mean, I will.
Commander, I should see to my people. Join me upstairs when you can.
Sure thing.
You know this Jacob guy? Another ex-Cerberus?
He worked with me to stop the collectors.
Oh yeah, right. It's actually pretty good. I think it's cool that we brought Caden. I mean,
I'm so sorry.
Jamie, I didn't want to come here with these people.
Your partner was brave. They wouldn't want you to crumble like this.
She's right.
We're getting out of here alive. I promise.
Thank you.
well, I don't like to promise that, but hey. But yeah, as I was saying, it's actually pretty cool that we have Caden here. I mean, he wasn't with us in Mass Effect 2, so he has pretty strong reservations against Cerberus, which I understand completely. But now he may see that not all of the Cerberus guys are bad. They're just, you know, some people working for a pretty bad dude. So what do we have here? From Horace to Bryn. Bryn, I don't like this. I've managed to get eyes on some of the research the others were doing. And I'm getting a sense of a bigger picture here, beyond anything that we could have imagined. In our worst nightmares, kind of imagined, okay? I'm going to start sabotaging my work. That's how bad it is. We need to meet up and talk ASAP. Well, great that you just signed it with H when it clearly says your name in, you know, the address bar, but okay, fine. But yeah, they are a smart bunch. They are a smart bunch, obviously. Dr. Archer.
Commander Shepard, I've heard about you. Another Cerberus defector, as it were.
Something like that.
Dr. Gavin Archer. I imagine we both crossed the elusive man in our own way.
Yeah, seems like it. What did you do for Cerberus? I mean, I was just a hired gun, basically.
What kind of work did you do for Cerberus?
It was called Project Overlord. An experiment attempting to find non-violent methods for controlling the Geth.
That actually doesn't sound like a bad idea.
Yes. Well, like most things the elusive man touches, my work became corrupted by decrees. Suffice it to say, things didn't end well.
Alright, what happened?
How did it go wrong?
Serendipity, I afraid. The Geth were unresponsive to my attempts to communicate with them, until my younger brother David made a breakthrough. He was an autistic savant, a mathematical genius. In no time, he'd mastered the Geth language and was communicating with them.
You're saying he could speak directly with the Geth?
It was rudimentary at first, so I decided to take the next step. Tap David straight into their network. It was sensory overload. No mind, even a savant's, could process the barrage information. It drove him insane.
Oh, well. That's a sad story.
Did David volunteer for this?
The elusive man kept pushing for results. I was eager to please him. It seemed harmless at first.
You mean you forced your brother to do it?
Believe me, it's a nightmare I relive every night. He went berserk. His mind became a computer virus that infected all our systems. He killed dozens of lab personnel. We finally had to detonate nuclear weapons over the base to stop the havoc.
Wow, okay, that took a wrong turn somewhere. Holy crap. If you have to nuke a place to contain it, I mean, that's pretty darn bad. So why did you come here, though?
How did you end up here?
The research I did for Cerberus hurt a lot of people. I've done things no human should. There I was. With blood on my hands, blood I could never wash away. The elusive man didn't care. He said our goal was greater than any sacrifice it took to attain it.
Yeah, that sounds like the elusive man.
I take it the elusive man didn't just let you resign?
For a man who loves to lecture about morality's shades of grey, he's very black and white when it comes to obedience. Either you do the job, or you die trying to quit.
Yeah, that sounds like the elusive man. Well, I hope we get you out of here.
That's all, Doctor.
I appreciate your help getting us out of here, Commander.
And I think it's I like this sentence, like, for a man who likes to lecture. Yeah, thanks. For a man that likes to lecture on the shades, morality's shades of grey, he's pretty black and white when it comes to obedience. That's pretty interesting. Oh, darn it. I feel a sneeze coming. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that was necessary. I apologize. Okay, so...
And make sure those samples from Project Mia get out on the second shuttle.
I've already dropped one box. My hands were shaking so hard.
We're going to make it.
What's the status of the guns?
Still waiting. I have my best people on it.
How many scientists are here?
43, plus research assistants.
How did you maintain secrecy with that many?
When you fear for your life, there's a lot you can do.
Bryn, I can't possibly dismantle the genetic amplification components in time.
I'm sorry, Dr. Boehner. It's important work, but right now you need to tend to your family.
Wait, there are families here? Children?
You gotta be kidding.
Okay, now that changes the situation a little bit.
So those refugees brought everyone with them?
Yes. We have about 17 kids here. Partners, spouses, parents. I promised these people refuge. A new life free from Cerberus. I just never imagined the elusive man would...
That's what evil counts on. But it's hard for good people to imagine. Okay. Everyone left gets out of here alive.
Hopefully. So, there's a lot on the line. We have... Does nobody think of the kids?
This escape will have to be carefully executed.
I'd hoped. We tried so hard to make sure it wouldn't come to this.
What's the news?
Can't tell. Only know I can't fix it from here. I'm going to the roof. Cerberus landed a shuttle there a couple minutes ago. You in?
Jacob, you're injured. I'll fix the guns.
No way. These are my people. I'm going.
Just because you survived one suicide mission doesn't mean you get two.
Fine. But I'm gonna talk you through it from here. Cerberus is probably jamming the satellite link. Radio me when you found the controls and I'll give you the override code.
Will do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought, Jacob. I mean, seriously. You can barely walk. It's not like a good idea to send him out. Another personal log from Damini. Okay, forget it. I'm not going to pronounce that. Attempts are ongoing at figuring out what the end product of our research was meant for. While it's obvious that the delivery system was to be implant reliant, with evident neurological applications, many questions remain as of yet unanswered. The loss of Dr. Horace Armstrong, in particular, is hindering our efforts to speedily reconstruct the nature of the elusive man's goals. We have several parts of the whole which lead us to chilling conclusions. But we are nowhere near to figuring out what said whole might be, and that is what scares me most. Yeah, we know that. We know that the elusive man doesn't just...
Sanctuary. Look, let's just focus on getting out of here alive.
I don't know. The sanctuary, it came up a second time, if I'm not remembering
These
it.
people had no plan beyond hiding. They didn't stand a chance.
These civilians had no hope of coming out of this alive.
I'm in here.
Don't... Come on.
Go. Just go.
You're all going to be okay, or mostly, I guess. What do we have here? It's an outpost report by Jacob. Outpost now 48% operational. We've reorganized some of the storage rooms around the center core, turning them into living units in order to save power. The outer areas are condemned now, which should provide us with a buffer should Cerberus agent find us. The guns are functional, but I don't like how exposed they are. I'm going to look into finding us some shielding on the black market. Okay. So Jacob's organizing the whole thing here, or the defense at least. So Jacob, let's talk a little bit.
Hey, you okay? Have you been?
Give us a minute. This is crazy. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
I know the feeling. So how'd you become a gun for hire?
Long story. It was an opportunity I couldn't resist for people I came to care about.
You seem good. You look good.
These are great people, defending their ideals. I like it. I think I found what I'm meant to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect actually. I like people that defend their ideals, at least as long as the ideals are, you know, righteous and good. Any case, yeah, think about your father and what happened to him.
You still think about what happened to your dad?
Haunts me more like.
Yeah. I thought it might.
How long have you known Bryn?
We met through a mutual friend in the Mumbai cell. Guess I've known her for a year. We had a lot in common. Then she came to me about her missing colleagues. Asked for my protection, my help finding a place to run to. How could I say no?
Who is she to you?
We're together.
And you run this enclave with her. You settling down, Jacob?
Yeah, maybe. It's just, if these are our final days, I want to spend them protecting these people. Building a life. Whatever's left of it.
Yeah, fair enough. So, how do you find this world?
What's the story, Jacob? Why are you working at a place like this?
After we got back, well, things look different when you come back from a suicide mission alive. So I quit Cerberus, I quit everything. And sat by the Mediterranean for a while. That's when I lost track of you.
Okay, that sounds nice.
And what did all the fresh air and meditation teach you?
That what I choose to fight for better mean something to me. That it comes from the heart.
We could sure use you.
It's real tempting, Shepard, but I like where I'm at. I'm important to these people. I want a life. I want a family.
Sure, I get that.
No, Shepard. The Normandy's your real love.
Doesn't mean I don't want to say to hell with it sometimes.
But you won't. You can't.
Yeah, I know I can't. And it's interesting that he wants to build a life while, you know, the galaxy crumbles and it's basically over. Or, you know, could very well be over. In any case, got any Cerberus intel that we can use?
Anything on Cerberus I should know about?
The elusive man became obsessed with indoctrination. I know that. You ever wonder how it all went wrong? I mean, was I blind? I remember him being an idealist. How come I couldn't see the evil?
Don't beat yourself up. And if you ever get that crystal ball working, give me a heads up, because I'd love to know how this all plays out.
Right.
Yeah, well, glad we had the chance, actually.
I should focus on getting these people out of here.
You bet. Let's get to it.
It's good to see him again. I mean, he always was kind of a, you could say, moderate guy, pretty idealistic. And, yeah, I mean, Cerberus wasn't always really that evil, right? I mean, they had questionable methods, but, you know, it wasn't always like that. I mean, the obsession with indoctrination, that might lead to some crazy stuff. That's safe here. And this might be a little bit of a longer episode because we're almost 30 minutes in already, but, you know, the first 10 minutes were just, you know, fooling around. Oh, what do we have here? New heavy pistol. Cool. Almost missed it. Almost missed it.